Hey travelers, welcome back to Laura's Travel Talk. Today, we're going to one of my top bucket list places. We are going to Austria. Gorgeous, look at it. It is surrounded by Germany, the Czech Republic, Poland, Slovakia, Slovenia, Croatia, Hungary, Switzerland, France, Italy. You can see on the map there. It just sits there in the middle, and it has all of the Eastern Alps running through it, and it is absolutely breathtaking. From Vienna to Salzburg to the mountainous towns and the little charming village. And we'll start off with taking a look at Vienna. Well, to start out, I thought I'd show you a little closer map of Austria because we're going to start up in Vienna in the northeast. We're going to go through Salzburg and Innsbruck and Hallstatt and Graz and the Alps, and I can't even get started quick enough. So let's start off with Vienna. Vienna is known as the imperial capital of Austria. Why is it great? Well, it's a city filled with royal palaces, classical music, and a cafe culture. It's home to the Schönbrunn Palace and the Vienna State Opera. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. That's outside of the palace. You can take a guided tour of that palace, and it's really Austria's answer to Versailles in France. And then you experience a classical concert at the Vienna State Opera or the Musikverein. Yeah, working on my Austrian. Or you can visit Cafe Central for an authentic Viennese coffee house experience. I mean, what's better than that? Look at that city. It is a beautiful city. So I hope you get a chance to get out to Vienna at Christmas time. So from Vienna, you can hop on a train and then scoot yourself over to Salzburg, because Salzburg is one of the main places I want to go. Why? Well, it's famous for the birthplace of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. And I didn't know this. Wolfgang Mozart was born in 1756, died in 1791. He was only 35 years old when he died. Wow, that's just way too young. So there's this whole marketplace dedicated to him. This is his actual birthplace where he lived for about 26 years, I'm told. And then there is the Mozart family residence that's also in Salzburg that is also a museum at this point. So there are two places you can go, but look at that little baby piano there. That is all about Mozart. And then the other reason I want to go is this, because whenever I see that picture, all I can hear is the hills of Elon. Okay, no copyright infringement. And the sound of music is just fantastic to me. And going through the little villages there and some of the sets that they used for filming, that was the back of their house on the water there. And you can schedule a tour and go to all the places and talk about all the things, Sound of Music, which I love. I can't help it. I'm weird, I know. Okay, so you can also go and explore the Hohensalzburg Fortress for panoramic views of the city. I mean, look at that place. That is fantastic. And this is the courtyard looking up towards where it's at. And then the other thing is the famous marzipan treat named after Mozart, and it's a Mozartkugel. So you can enjoy some of those. Those look like they're easy to travel home to take home as souvenirs. Next up is the charming fairy tale village of Hallstatt. Hallstatt is an UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is one of the most beautiful lakeside towns in the world. And you can go in winter or summer, but it features the historic salt mines, the charming houses, and breathtaking views of Lake Hallstatt. So if you go out and visit early in the morning, you can avoid all the crowds and you can go out on the lake. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. Or shop in the little town. You can also get up and take the funicular up to the Hallstatt Skywalk, which gives you this fabulous view of the lake. Holy cow. Really? Or you can also take the trip out to the salt mine, which is one of the oldest salt mines in the world. And there's, I guess, some fun for family going down the little coaster, I guess. But sounds like a fun day. So get out to Hallstatt. Next up, we have Innsbruck. Innsbruck is really known as the capital of the Eastern Alps. Innsbruck is so gorgeous and such a great skiing town that the Winter Olympics have been there twice, 1964 and 1976. It's a stunning mountain city, skiing, hiking, adventure sports, and then it's got this roof thing that I'm not sure what it is, but it is the riddle of the golden roof, and you are welcome to look it up. Of course, I always put a link in the description. And then there's the Swarovski Crystal World and the Bikeisel ski jump. So if you head out to Innsbruck, you can go to this Swarovski Crystal World, and it has got some fabulous displays, of course, where they make the Swarovski crystals. Those are like crystal up on top, supposed to look like shimmery trees on the water. Very cool. And you can go out to see the Stubai Glacier, where it's got some of the best snow year round. And then this is the Bikeisel ski jump. Look at how far that is. Nope. And then I just put in this quick map of all the little ski runs. I mean, you have to be a pretty good skier, I think, to ski in the Austrian Alps. That's just my take on it. You can also take a Nordket cable car up for some breathtaking alpine views. Why? Well, because they put this out there for you on top of a glacier. That I would love. That's fantastic. Get out to Innsbruck, folks. So let's talk about the Austrian Alps. I mean, it's really a paradise for outdoor lovers. It's great because it offers hiking and paragliding and glacier exploring. Get out on the water, and it's gorgeous. You still have got snow up in some of the higher mountain tops. But then in the winter, it's of course great for skiing. It's got famous resorts like Kitzbühel, which is there. That's the downtown area. St. Anton and St. Zell, which, are great for winter sports. I mean, it just looks fantastic. You're down there in the village, walking around shopping, and then look at the Alps in the background with the snow. What? And then if you choose, you can stay in a traditional alpine lodge because there's a lot of them around, and you can be in this little snowy haven right there by the lift. So you hardly have to go anywhere and get on the lift and get up and go skiing. And they have all these nice chalets where you can be up above the water and view from up on your balcony, and you can get some fantastic skiing in. Oh my gosh, look at that. Or you can just try, après ski activities if you just don't want to be up there on the slopes. If this is more your speed, and there's a lot of little lodges and some nightlife after skiing and all those little places to go. So lots of choices, but gorgeous nonetheless. You've got to get to the Austrian Alps. I know I'm going. Next up, we have Graz. This is a little hidden gem in Austria. Why is it great? Austria is actually second largest city. Who knew? And it's known for its historic old town and its modern art scene. So you've got that clock tower there, and they say you can climb the clock tower for amazing views of the city. And then you've got the Kunsthaus Art Museum. Look at the shape of that thing. That is so unusual. That's kind of cool. And then this is the funicular that you can take up Schlossberg Hill, and you can see Eggenberg Palace and those fabulous views that I was talking about. Palace, you can take a tour inside, of course, as well. And then it's kind of a artsy place, and got this Murensaal that is out on the water. See how that arm goes out? And it's a place where you can just go in and have a coffee or a drink, and it's sitting out on the water. So I thought that was like super cool and unusual. So get out to Graz. So next up, let's look at the Wachau Valley and the Melk Abbey. This is a stunning Baroque monastery, overlooks the Danube River. The Wachau Valley is known for its vineyards and castles and charming villages. I mean, look at this place. You can go inside this castle. That is a stairway that you're looking at, looking down. I'll let you look at that for a second. It's an illusion. But you can take a Danube river cruise. Look at the castle up there on the hill overlooking the river. Beautiful. After you take a cruise, you can go in autumn and you can do wine tasting tours. It just looks like a really charming place to be. And they're really known for their apricot dumplings that are called Marlsnoda. Apricot dumplings, famous in the Wachau region. But I bet those are delicious. So enjoy. So while we're up in these high regions, we want to stop by the Grossglockner High Alpine Road. Why is it great? Well, it's one of Europe's most scenic mountain, roads, offering breathtaking views of Austria's highest peak. Look at that. That's gorgeous. It's perfect for a road trip through the Austrian Alps. Look at those roads. I love it. And it's open from May to October, so check the road conditions before you go. But you can stop also at the Kaiser Franz Josefs Hor for the best view of the Grossglockner Glacier. And there's a whole visitor center right there. And this is the view that you have of the glacier. Okay. Bring your camera. What am I saying? So let's look at St. Wolfgang, which is in the Salzburg region. Austria. It's so fun to talk. Why is it great? Well, it is a charming lakeside town. I mean, hello? Look at this. It's one of Austria's most picturesque regions, and that is fabulous. It features boat rides, mountain hikes, traditional Austrian hospitality. I mean, it's fabulous. You can take the Salzburg Railway for the best panoramic views of the Austrian lakes, so it'll take you up the mountain. Or, another fun thing to do is to visit during Christmas time if you celebrate Christmas. And it's one of Austria's most magical holiday markets. Oh, it's wunderbar. Or if you're out there hiking and still cruising up that mountain on the train, that'll take you up to this hotel. Just saying, it looks pretty intriguing. That's a little lodge up there. I would love that. Have fun. So as promised, let's look at a couple of the foods because I'm sorry, Austria has some fantastic foods. That top left, that's a Sachertorte. That's a famous chocolate cake from Vienna served with whipped cream, and it's got the little fine layers in it because it's a tort. I'm not even a chocolate lover, and I want a bite of that. And then we have Wiener Schnitzel, not Wiener Schnitzel, Wiener Schnitzel, Austria's national dish. It's a crispy veal cutlet, and it's served with potato salad. They also will make it with pork from time to time. Then we have Kaiserschmarrn. It's a fluffy, shredded pancake, and it's perfect with applesauce up there on the left. And then everyone knows the Bratzen, which is giant soft pretzels, and they're found in every bakery across Austria. And then we have the Tafelspitz, which is a delicious boiled beef, and it's served with horseradish. So it kind of looks like roast beef and horseradish and potatoes and carrots. I love horseradish on my roast beef. Yum. And then lastly, we have Käsespätzle. That is Austria's version of mac and cheese, made with melted alpine cheese. Does it get any better? My God, rib sticking food. Well, I want to thank you for joining me on my trip through Austria. As I said, it is a bucket list for me, and I have left links in the description for all these places if you want to further investigate some of them. But it is best to start at one end or the other and just take your train all the way through because you won't miss any of the beautiful, beautiful, breathtaking scenery that you're going to see there. Sample all the food, stay in the little towns. It's just a great place to go. I will be going in the next couple of years because, as I said, I love it. Hope you're able to like and subscribe and leave some comments for me because I love to get comments and I love thumbs up. It helps me continue with YouTube page. So I love to get the feedback. If there's someplace that you want me to look at, drop me a line. I'm happy to do that. But in the meantime, don't eat too much Wiener Schnitzel or torta. Enjoy.